Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Unwanted Opinion on a Monday, November 3rd. We have some news, breaking news. I don't know if you want to call it breaking, but we got some news this morning, the day before the trade deadline. The Philadelphia Eagles trade for Jalen Phillips of the Dolphins, and they give up a third round pick and another win now move to try to cement themselves as a back to back Super Bowl champion. We don't know if that's what's going to happen, but one thing about Jeffrey Lurie, I mean, wait,
Howie
Howie
Roseman.
Roseman.
Howie Roseman. Howie fucking Roseman.
Howie fucking Roseman doesn't sit still. And they also made another move over the weekend. They traded for Jair Alexander for a seventh round pick, actually for a sixth. So thoughts on those two moves, fellas?
I'm going to say I'm excited to get Jalen Phillips. I knew he was coming because his name is Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's something about Howie Roseman and the name Jalen just clicks. Don't ask me why, but you can look down the list, you'll see. But as far as Jair Alexander, I'm not a fan.
Because
I haven't been a fan of Jair Alexander for years. So he just hasn't struck me as like that shutdown corner. And maybe he's the better number two. So this is probably what we needed.
right.
But he doesn't strike me as a shutdown corner. He never did back when he was calling himself the seatbelt and all that.
Now I have to potentially call out a bluff.
Okay.
Are you only saying that because of what happened last year in London?
No, I'm saying that because of what happened. I'm saying that because of what happened. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. Justin Jefferson opened up the season with 200 yards, and then Jair wasn't gardening.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like what was going on? Then they took his captain. They took his captain away from him.
Yeah,
I remember that. Like, what's going on there?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. AJ?
Yeah, I mean, the Jalen Phillips moves is good. I mean, it adds another, edge rusher to that room for sure to create pressure because they struggled at times with that this year. So that's solid. I mean, we'll see how he continues to fit in the system. Also, you got to think about the season before last. He was with Vic Fangio. Vic Fangio used to be the DC for Miami, so that's some continuity there. But, I mean, Jair Alexander, I mean, he's been burnt toast this entire year, so I don't know. That's necessarily a good thing for them. That's just like another Adoree Jackson at this point. Jair Alexander is just – he's not the same, obviously, and obviously the injuries have played a factor in that being the case. But, I mean, the Jalen Phillips moves is good, though. I mean, I like that for them going into the bye week. I mean, like the title of the video today, it's Howie Roseman can't stop making moves. So he's never going to be complacent. That's good for them. Eagles are going to be in the mix for sure. But, I mean, the Jair Alexander move, I'm not really moved by either.
Wow. I mean, I was a little – now, I understand the criticisms, but I kind of agree with Ignorant a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, you know what I'm saying? You got DeGene, you got Quinyon Mitchell.
Right.
But it could help. I feel like, I mean, it's a low risk move, but you only gave up a sixth, right? So
yeah, for sure. I mean,
so it's not like you gave up anything crazy.
Right.
I just feel like that's what they need. But then I was like, he'll perform better if they have a good pass rush. Because it'll make it, obviously, we all know football, it'll make it easier for them.
Right.
Well, then look what they do about 2 hours ago. They go get a pass rusher. So now I'm like,
and he's a pass rusher that knows the system.
Yeah, that could really help. That could really help him out a lot. You don't think?
I think. Listen, I'm here to see it. Just remember, I'm not a fan on record. Not a fan of Jair Alexander.
All right. Well, I feel like this. Regardless of how I feel, how you feel, we're gonna find out real soon.
Real soon.
If it was a good move or if it wasn't. But at the end of the day, you didn't give up much anyway.
Right. And we got Michael Carter II, which I think was a good move because he could play slot. So
yeah, he could play inside and out.
So now that could move Cooper DeJean to second corner, which is where I want him at.
Now that's interesting. Why do you want him at second corner? You want DeJean on the outside?
Yeah.
Why?
He can guard everybody.
Okay.
We'll see if he plays Pickens.
I'm sorry. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Did we play Pickens already? Like he's played Pickens twice.
That was the first game in the Cowboys.
He plays Pickens twice. Okay, he played him last year when he was with the Steelers.
Oh, the
All right.
Steelers don't count. They don't have a quarterback usually.
Yeah, listen.
With
At
Pickens,
that time, they told us that they had a quarterback. They told us to believe in Russ.
Well, speaking of the Steelers, boy, was I wrong.
Me too.
Oh, I got to come on this show today and eat crow. Fellas, oh my goodness. The Steelers beat the Colts at home 27-20. Daniel Jones threw the ball 50 times.
Insane.
Had
Not
one
the Daniel Jones.
touchdown, 3 interceptions, and he got sacked 5 times. And the Steelers front held Jonathan Taylor to 45 yards.
Don't forget them 2 fumbles.
He had 2 fumbles.
He had 5 turnovers. He created 5 turnovers
Oh
himself.
my gosh.
Yeah. Don't forget. So Daniel Jones, to me, is like Kurt Warner was back in the day. Real good indoors, bad outdoors.
Man.
Like Kurt Warner got a ring though, so man. Dude.
Hold on. Daniel Jones is on his way to one. Relax.
When?
Yeah, if he joins the Eagles as a backup quarterback, yeah.
Let's pump the brakes now. Let's just remember that. Let's just pump the brakes. But boy, you guys are right. Indoor Daniel Jones is one way. Outdoor Daniel Jones looks completely different. Mm-hmm. But I also feel like it doesn't help that he had to throw the ball 50 times though.
No. And they only lost by 7. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, they started off the game winning 7-0 too.
So I know, right? That was crazy to me. And then you got to think of these yards because I'm looking at these yards. Pittman had 9 for 115. Pierce had 6 for 115.
Right.
Downs had 57 and a touchdown.
The difference was they took out Jonathan Taylor and Tyler Warren in that game.
They did.
Both of them.
They did. So this is my question to you, Ignorant. Is this something that we need to worry about with the Colts going forward? Or
I think so.
It's just one game?
I think it's something you got to worry about because you got other teams that, play outdoor. Right. I actually want to see how they match up against Jackson. Well, never mind. Jacksonville a little banged up, so it ain't going to work out. So I guess I'm going to have to see how they match up against the rest of their schedule. Let me just say that. They play the Chiefs?
Yeah, they play the Chiefs. I think in week 12.
Yeah. Chiefs now. The Chiefs ain't been the same since the situation in February, so
it's a situation in February.
Sometimes when a bully comes on the block and beats you up like that, it takes you a little while to recover. So,
Okay, so I'm looking at this.
Do they play Buffalo?
So that's what I'm trying to say. So
or New England?
Now, they're 7-2. They got the Falcons at home. Then they have a bye week, and then they play the Chiefs on the road, 1:00. Then they got the Texans at home, the Jags and Seahawks on the road.
The Seahawks was a good game.
Yeah.
And then they got the 49ers and Jags at home, and then they play the Texans on the road.
Oh, they played the Jags twice. Okay, so the Jags game might be working. Okay.
The Chiefs outside, Jags outside, and then the Seahawks outside. That's it. That's it.
Oh no, but they got what you call them outside. They play the Falcons. Because that's in Berlin, I think so.
Oh, that's in Berlin?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a 9:30 in the morning game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It is in Berlin. Okay, so they have 4 outdoor games.
So they could, what's their record right now? They 7-2?
I think they're going to end up being 12-5. Probably.
So they can end up taking those 4 losses and still be 11-6.
But they're not going to take 4 losses, though.
They're not
going to take 4 losses.
They're going to be 12-5, probably.
They can take those 4 losses and still be 11-6.
So okay, let's just do this real quick before we move on. Falcons, win or loss?
Win.
So it should be a win, but
8-2.
How the NFL is, but it should. Yeah, it should.
Should be a win. Chiefs,
loss.
8-3. Okay, 8-3. Texans,
win.
9-3. Jags,
win.
10-3. Seahawks.
No, that's a loss. No, Jags is a loss.
Isn't it Jacksonville?
Jags is in the first one is in Jacksonville.
That's a loss.
They've been losing in Jacksonville for a few years now.
Yeah, more than a few.
Yeah.
I was going to say, so you guys think they'll end up at what? 6 losses, 5 losses?
I think 12-5.
I say 6. I say 11-6.
Now I'm looking at this though. That might be enough. to get
11-6 may still win them the division.
It might still.
It should. No, it for sure should.
Yeah, it still should win them the division.
Texans have won 2 years in a row, winning 10 games. So yeah.
I mean, it could win them the division and possibly get them a top 3 seed.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they're going to get the number 1 seed, and if they get the number 1 seed, they're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
If they get the but I'm serious. If they get the number 1 seed and everybody has to go to them, 2 games.
I would pick the Chiefs even still on the road.
2 games.
Yes.
Now.
I don't know about the Chiefs, but I would pick them.
I wouldn't disagree with you picking the Chiefs, obviously, for obvious reasons. I get that.
Yeah.
If they have to play a wild card game, they will lose the wild card game.
I don't know.
If they get the bye, that's different.
If they get the bye, they got to win 2 games. And if they're in Indy, they're winning.
OG, who your team, OG? Oh, it's the Cowboys. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind, OG. You'll be all right.
I hate Cowboys fans that talk like that, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
but the Giants got no culture?
Like, they always just talk negative about everything about it. Just go be a fan of another team. Like, no disrespect to him.
No, but one thing about them, though, they loyal.
I don't like that, though.
AJ, what's the problem with that?
They're acting like this is the end of the world and everything. Yeah, obviously we want things to be better, bro. But dude, it's football. Like,
but they loyal though.
AJ,
sure. But okay, yeah, I'm loyal too. But I don't think I don't lose my mind every single time they do something I don't want them to do. I mean, that's just reality. We aren't the GM.
Yeah, but AJ, they don't ever do anything you want them to do.
Well, they trade for
out of.
I mean, you got George Pickens. I mean, that was good.
Out of 10, let's say out of 10. They do it 3 times.
Yeah, 30%. I say that. Yeah, 30%.
We have free will. Like, if you don't want to be a fan of the Cowboys, go be a fan of someone else. But AJ, no one's forcing them.
All right, but AJ, but look at this. Let me put it this way. And I know we can all agree on this. Let's use the Eagles because that's what he used.
Okay.
You see how they have a GM,
mm-hmm.
and their GM is all about the roster, period.
Mm-hmm.
We have a GM that's the fucking owner,
right?
And the Cowboys need a GM that strictly only cares about the Cowboys roster.
I agree.
But this asshole won't move out the way.
I mean, that's him. That's his pride.
I mean, but that's why they pay. That's why they pay that. What's that black guy name?
Will McClay. That's all I'm about to say. I think Will McClay should be the GM.
Yeah, but they overpay him, so he does GM roles. So you think he's the highest paid executive in the league.
Yeah, and they keeping him right over there, so he won't go nowhere with that money either, too.
Yeah, so I think he's doing GM-ish things, but Jerry wants the title. Jerry, right? Jerry wants to go out.
Like he hears everyone out though, but ultimately they're going to do what they want to do. They need to do something regardless though in the next 24 to 28 hours, whenever the deadline ends, because
I think it's 3:00 tomorrow.
Right. So yeah.
What would you do to?
Okay, yeah, AJ.
What would I do? I mean, I would potentially try to trade like a second. If it's a rental for sure, I mean, obviously for Trey Henderson, or do everything I could to get Max Crosby. I would send, if I can get Max Crosby for multiple years, I would send 2 firsts. And,
so you send the 2 first you got from the Packers.
Yes.
And go get Max Crosby.
No. Yeah. Why not?
I would send a first, a third, and a third next year.
Okay, I could do that.
For Jeffrey Simmons.
Now he's a D tackle or is he an end?
He's a D tackle.
He's tackle.
But we got fucking 3 of them.
Kenny Clark also.
Sir, have y'all been stopping the run?
No, but this is what I'm saying. No,
sir.
Why would you go get
are they a big of a difference maker? Are they a big of a? Let's be honest, Capers. Now, come on. Are they a big of a difference maker as Jeffrey Simmons is? Jeffrey Simmons is top 5 in his position.
To answer your question, no. But if we want to rewind back in time a couple months ago, when they made the trade for to get rid of Micah, he was supposed to be a fucking difference maker. This nigga ain't doing shit.
That's what y'all said. I never said that. I said y'all got I always said y'all got the wrong defensive tackle. Y'all was supposed to get Wyatt from Georgia.
Yeah,
I always said that.
Now I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so you said, but that's a lot for Simmons though.
Simmons is worth it.
A 1, 3, and a 3.
Yeah,
I don't think we'll have our third-round pick next year because of George Pickens trade.
No, I know, but we could. So they could probably.
I mean, y'all probably got a compensation.
We can get something, but I don't know about a 1, 3, and a 3 for another D tackle.
Yeah,
Y'all been weak at the position. Y'all linebackers are weak too, but ain't like y'all can go get Roquan. So
I mean, we're getting Overshown back, but I that's why if I trade with the Bengals, I would want to get Hendrickson and Logan Wilson too, so get 2 players potentially. But I don't know.
Oh, Logan Wilson, I think could help, but I don't know though.
Both of them.
Thank you, OG.
Both of them though.
Thank you, OG.
I think a first. I mean, obviously a first was Sir Simmons for sure, but I think Capers is arguing because we just traded for a DT as well too.
Dude, you're gonna have so this is what I'm saying. Let me get this straight.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have Osa, Kenny Clark, Simmons, and then Solomon Thomas.
Yeah,
Solomon Thomas has been playing pretty good too. By the way, damn near better than Kenny Clark.
Yeah,
but Kenny Clark looks like he's banged up. But Kenny Clark's always banged up.
Right. This thing.
So go get you a real defensive tackle.
So what you gonna do with Kenny Clark?
No, you keep him there. He's still on. I mean, you ain't paying him much.
No, you ain't paying him.
And y'all got all this, and from what I heard, y'all got all this luxurious cap space.
They don't have it, but they can make it.
They're gonna create it with reconstructing deals this offseason.
Okay, well,
and then signing Pickens
and Jeffrey. I think Jeffrey Simmons is already signed,
which is a good thing.
Right?
Yeah, he's already signed.
You want to trade for someone who's you're gonna have multiple years of contract control over.
No, I agree with that.
Right. When you're giving up that first, I'm here to tell you, I think this trade is perfect. I think Jeffrey Simmons helps enhance your defensive line. I don't even know why I'm saying this to y'all because this shit might happen.
I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't think
it might happen. I got to deal with this shit, and I got to see that motherfucker.
Well, you
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen at all. I really think, depending, and we can get to it later. I think if the Cowboys win this game, they ain't gonna do shit.
That's what he was saying before we started the stream.
If the Cowboys beat the Cardinals tonight,
what was I saying?
Then the defense plays well.
Oh, yeah.
Let the defense play well against Jacoby Brissett.
You don't think they're gonna do anything?
I don't think the Cowboys are gonna do anything.
I think y'all are, what I think y'all will do is y'all could get Jeffrey Simmons now, and then y'all could go ahead and get y'all an edge rusher in the offseason, which will make y'all have a dominant defensive line. Y'all probably will have this, top 2 defensive line in the NFCs.
Yeah, but I don't know. I hope you're right. I don't know. One player who I know I don't want Hendrickson though.
Because he's getting older.
If he's getting older, and then you might have to pay a 1 for him, and he's on a 1 year. You got to pay him.
Yeah, you got to pay him after this year, and so then you got to pay him. He gonna want like a 3-year deal, so now you got to give him 90 for 3 years at that 60 million guaranteed.
For him right now.
What happened?
I said no one with common sense would trade a first-round pick for him.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. At that point, you might as well let them keep him and then let them hit the market.
Right, and then time.
And then go get them. But
that's what I think y'all probably do. Y'all probably get them during the offseason.
Well,
y'all will load up on all these older edge rushers, which is something I thought y'all should have done and put them in rotation anyway.
But this is my thing, though, and I should know this as much as I watch. Who are the edge rushers coming out?
Well, you got the bull from LSU, who I felt as though been there for too long.
Perkins?
Yeah.
This is a linebacker-rich draft too, though. So
I thought it was a wide receiver and corner draft.
That too. That is a lot of position and offensive line as well.
So before we move on to this other game, if the Cowboys had who should they attack or who should they pick with their first pick? Because they got 2 of them.
If
linebacker, corner.
Let's say y'all make the playoffs. So y'all got 2 picks over the top. What, 18? 15?
Yeah.
Oh, 18. Over the top 18. Okay. I don't know who would y'all pick at that point. I think, if y'all get lucky, let's just say he slides down the draft, and y'all get the ball from LSU. I'm from Ohio State.
I was gonna say you gotta, if you want to get him, you gotta package both of those first to try to move up.
Oh,
to get him, if you can get him though, and get into the top 10 and package both of those first, it will be worth it. But they don't value the safety possession like that, though. That's a problem. They don't value
Stewart.
They need a bare minimum safety.
The Cowboys, I don't know.
Who Dylan Stewart play for?
Shit, I don't know. Dylan Stewart.
That sounds familiar though.
Let me see.
He fuck
Help
around.
us out, OG.
South
He
Carolina.
fuck around. Play. Oh, he played for South Carolina. Okay. What's the boy play for Texas A&M?
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking all that trash the other day. I like him.
I think the Cowboys need to draft a D tackle, bro.
No. Then
That's
you
what-
got to wait for that development. Y'all don't develop D tackles. No. When you ain't good at developing something, you just go get it. All right. We ain't that good at developing wide receivers. So what we do? We go get it. That's
Traded.
what we do.
Well,
Bro.
Devontae Smith working out.
Peter
Then
Woods.
Devontae is.
Peter Woods from Clemson.
Oh, yeah, him too.
Peter
P.J.
Woods from
Parker.
Clemson. Go get a nigga from Clemson. And
You
start
had a
that
motherfucker from Clemson already.
and cut Kenny Clark and save that money. It'll look stupid, but look stupid though. You already look stupid.
No, just restructure his contract. That's it.
They're probably gonna restructure it. They're gonna restructure it.
You shouldn't have made the trade from the beginning. So just restructure his contract.
All right, my head is starting to hurt talking about the Cowboys. So let's move on, man.
All right, man.
Okay, so speaking of
The Packers.
two former Cowboys, Michael Parsons, Rico Dowdle. You know, they went head up. They went head up yesterday, and Rico Dowdle went for another $130 and 2 touchdowns. The Panthers on the road come into Green Bay and win off a walk-off field goal. The Packers offense didn't look so hot at all. Jordan Love didn't look so hot. He had 26 for 37, 273, no touchdowns, 1 interception.
Should have been 2.
Looks like the Fruity Pebbles I told you he was, don't he?
Thoughts on that game, fellas?
I'm just trying to figure out. This is the second time he's played like this. Once was against the Browns. This time is now against, I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, playing against the Panthers, like, what's going on? You paid this bull $50 million, he can't get you a touchdown?
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm asking the question. You pay him $50 million, he can't get you a touchdown.
Oh, shit.
Now, and some other things about the situation, like I'm not going to put this all on Jordan Love. There was some on the plus side of the field, 4th downs that they should have just kicked field goals, in my opinion. And that was 6 points that they left right there on the field. And I know TP was over there talking about special teams. He always looked for an excuse. I wish he was a Jalen Hurts apologist like he is for everybody else. That's all I wish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, I just don't believe in Jordan Love. He's not a Green Bay quarterback. He is Fruity Pebbles, like I told y'all.
And he's been saying
and yesterday they poured the cereal before the milk. That's what they did.
Hey, AJ.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I mean, that's why earlier in the season everybody was glazing the Packers like that, saying they're going to be Super Bowl contenders, stuff like that too. You have to let the season play along, and this team is going to be, I mean, a playoff contender for sure. But even look at their own division. I mean, they end up being 3rd in their division based on how of course the Lions are. I mean, the Vikings got to win against the Lions yesterday, and the Bears are playing good too. So like,
did you say the Bears?
Yeah, I did for sure.
Lord,
No, that division is tight.
Yeah,
they all got 5 wins. All 3 of them got 5 wins.
Yeah, every team's over 500. So like with the Packers, man, I mean,
damn,
I just don't trust. I don't trust them. The Packers defense, I mean, they're going to make stops and stuff like that too. But when your offense should be scoring at a high level, and now they have Tucker Kraft out for the season too, that's going to hurt them.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, how much do you think that hurts?
It's going to hurt a lot. He's their best receiving target and one of the best tight ends in the league. So that's going to take a huge hit on them. From a receiving standpoint, it's going to cause more pressure on Jordan Love too. So they're going to continue to try to run the ball more with Josh Jacobs, but that makes him more susceptible to wear and tear. So,
well, I just thought that they still ain't got their best wide receiver back, so that was my whole thing. I will always say, listen, as much as I'm a Green Bay hater,
he's nice.
Jaden Reed is a difference maker on that team.
He's nice.
I know they paid all this. I mean, I know they sent the 1st round pick for Matthew Golden, and that's something that Green Bay just don't do. But they was desperate for a wide receiver. Jaden Reed is a difference maker on that team. Now I know he led the team in drops last season. He's a difference maker on that team.
Yes.
Michigan State.
So, what does this say about the Panthers moving forward? Then we see
that they are a team to be dealt with, and that the Atlanta Falcons could see themselves in the basement next to the Saints of that division, and
Yep.
the Panthers could possibly, with all the injuries going on in Tampa Bay, win the division
I think
with Bryce Young as their quarterback and they running game going for the deuce every game.
Damn.
I think Tampa's
now imagine that. People looked at the Panthers like, oh, well, I'm not gonna speak for nobody else. Me, I looked at the Panthers like dog shit. I was like,
they have been.
They're not there yet. They're another year or two away from making the playoffs. And I'm looking at this shit. They one game out of the division.
Yeah.
Right. Not just that, Capers. Hold on. They also have a very good defense. That people are not speaking about.
Very underrated.
Very underrated. They shut Atlanta out. They beat them 30-0.
Yeah, that was
They
crazy,
just slowed down Green Bay, who was the top of the division. Like, you got to start putting, and they didn't even play them at home. Like, they was doing all this stuff at home, and everybody was like, oh, they got their home field advantage.
Right.
No, they're actually whooping people's ass wherever they play. If you can't stop that run, you fucked up. And it don't matter who they put in running back.
It's true.
It don't matter who they put at running back, yo. But Rico, shout out to Rico, though.
He got paid. Dallas.
Rico, I would say shout out to Rico, but Rico has really messed up my whole investment on Chuba Hubbard. So,
fantasy
football wise,
yeah,
fuck Rico. All right,
understandable. Okay, so moving on, the Bills hosted the Chiefs yesterday. They win 28-21. Patrick Mahomes, another quarterback that didn't throw a touchdown. 15 of 34 for 250 and 1 interception. Got sacked 3 times. Josh Allen, on the other hand, solid game. 23 of 26, 273, 1 passing touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns. If I'm correct, if my memory serves me correct,
2 rushing touchdowns. Wait a minute. Did they do a tush push?
He got 2.
I think Ray Davis had a touchdown and Johnson had a touchdown. I think.
Yeah.
And Josh Allen had a tush push touchdown.
Yeah.
Right, but did they do it?
Allen has 2 though.
2 though. Okay, yeah, 2 rush touchdowns. Yeah.
So, if my memory serves me correct, in the regular season, are they 5-1 versus Mahomes now?
I believe so.
Yeah, they always good against them in the regular season.
Yeah. So, thoughts on that game, fellas? Chiefs dropped to what? What did the Chiefs drop to now?
5-4, just like the Panthers.
5-4, just like the Panthers.
Sure.
Cool, but they do it.
I mean, for the Chiefs, though, I mean, specifically this matchup, I mean, you can't really buy too much stake in it because we know what happens in this matchup. Bills win in the regular season, Chiefs win in the postseason. So, I mean, from that standpoint, okay. But, like, from a divisional standpoint with the Chiefs, though, they got to catch back up. They haven't played the Broncos yet this year, so that helps. With the Broncos are, 7-2 as well. So, yeah, they need to get things right because last year they were 11-0 in one-score games. This year they're 0-4 in one-score games. So, that's a huge difference for the Chiefs.
Wow. Yeah. Don't forget the Chargers are ahead of them also right now.
Very true. They're third. And even with that still could matter. I mean, they could be a wild card and still end up potentially
in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be shocked.
Right.
I wouldn't be. I do have the Colts, but it's Pat, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna. But I feel like the Chiefs will be fine because I know, in my point of view, I think they'll win both of those head-to-head matchups. I think they'll sweep the Broncos.
I can see that, yeah.
I can see them sweeping the Broncos.
No, the Chiefs, no, they're not sweeping the Broncos. The Broncos are a fourth quarter. They're a fourth quarter team. Like, we got to start giving them what it is. The Broncos are a fourth quarter team. If you don't play them all 4 quarters, you will lose.
But you don't think the Chiefs will play them all 4 quarters?
No. I don't think they sweep them. I'm just saying. I don't think they sweep them. I think it's a split. I just don't think they sweep them.
I think they'll sweep them. Look at this. He said, let's be honest. We've seen this before. Chiefs win 35-32 AFC Championship game.
Yeah, I can see it.
I don't think the Bills make it to the AFC Championship game.
Oh, yeah. Me either.
I don't think the Bills make the AFC Championship game. And I think that's when they realize they need to get a wide receiver.
They still have time. They could try to trade for Rashid Shaheed or Jacoby Myers, but
even then, though, they tried that shit last year with Amari Cooper. Remember?
Yeah, but Amari's older too, though, in both of them.
Rashid Shaheed would be a good pickup.
Yeah, he's a down the field threat for sure.
Down the field threat. He's a burner. You know what I mean? He makes your safeties take a couple yards back now because they so scared of his threat. Rashid Shaheed would be a good pickup. As a matter of fact, never mind. Let me not say that.
All right. Speaking of another quarterback that got sacked 5 times yesterday, JJ McCarthy came back, ladies and gentlemen. He played it. He finally played. I know Kevin O'Connor was so happy to have his young quarterback back. He puts up 14 of 25, 143 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He got sacked 5 times. Aaron Jones played football yesterday.
Yeah, 78 yards, 9 rushes.
78 yards, 9 rushes. That'd be good. The receivers, like I said, he only had 143 yards, so the receivers didn't have a crazy day.
No, but we got that JJ to JJ connection that I've been waiting for.
Yep. And they beat the Lions on the road. Oh, another quarterback who got sacked 5 times yesterday. Jared Goff.
The Vikings defense, yeah.
Yo. St. Brown and Laporta were cooking. Jameson Williams had 66 yards and a touchdown. Wasn't enough. I was shocked. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
But
I was generally stunned.
You didn't read a stat that the Lions identify themselves with too. The running game, it was non-existent.
Yes, it was. That's because what you call fumble.
Right.
He had a bad fumble.
Right. Montgomery had 11 for 40 yards and 1 touchdown and a fumble loss.
Yeah, he had a bad fumble.
25. You're right.
Right.
No running game.
Honestly, the key to beating the NFC North, if you shut the run down and make them quarterbacks beat you, you will win the game.
That's a good point.
The whole North.
Yeah. Now I'm looking.
Sure.
They're 5-3. The Bears are 5-3. Packers are 5-2-1.
Yeah.
The Vikings got back in the mix. There was a much needed victory for them. And again, like I said, I know Kevin O'Connor was so happy to get.
Well, he got rid of that point shaver, so
I know. Not only is Carson Wentz not playing, he's done.
Yeah, he's out.
I know he's happy about that, yo.
For sure.
Point shaving ass.
Carson when he finally got hurt. Oh yeah, get healthy, it'll be okay. And back in his head, he's like, yes.
Got him back.
So that wraps up for that division, and then we're gonna get to this game, get to the preview. Seahawks blow the doors off of the Commanders, and then add insult to injury. Jaden Daniels messes his arm up bad. Had to leave the game in a game where he should have never even been in that late.
Right.
Fellas, Sam Darnold, 21 of 24, 334 touchdowns, 1 pick. JSN, 8 for 129 yards.
Usual.
Orton, 2 receiving touchdowns. Darnold was clicking on all cylinders. Commanders continue to struggle. They've been banged up all season, and realistically, Jaden Daniels hasn't been healthy all year, really.
Yeah, the knee sprain, the hamstring, and now this dislocation.
So I'm gonna do
typical Washington Redskins quarterback.
I'm gonna do a 2-part question. So thoughts on last night's game, and part 2, do the Commanders need to sell tomorrow?
The Commanders don't need to sell. I feel as though that the Commanders need to invest in a running game. You keep putting your quarterback's life on the line to get those much-needed yards. You need to invest in the running game. Now, I think Bill is complimentary, but you need somebody else to go with him.
Lead,
That's what I feel. Like you should have been running back by committee, but I see you got all these injuries going on your team, so this is kind of a bad year for you. As they say, this is his sophomore slump. But I'm going to sit here and say that defensive-wise, the Commanders looked terrible yesterday.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they didn't look like they knew what they were doing. Calls wasn't right. For them to have what is his name? Bobby Wagner. Who's going to be a Hall of Famer and still playing at all pro level, but didn't look like it last night. Didn't look like it at all last night. It just looked terrible from beginning to end. Turnovers, guys ain't making their right reads, people wide open. It just looked terrible. And Marshawn Lattimore, that's somebody they need to let. I know he out for the season because of the ACL.
Yeah, I was about to say he tore his
But
ACL.
Right.
even if he was healthy, you gotta let that. That was a bad trade. You just gotta let it go.
Yo, the Saints got off of him at the perfect time.
They did.
Yeah, you gotta let that go.
They did. Not only them two being injured as well too. Luke McCaffrey is also out for the season as well. He broke his collarbone, so this season is just gonna be tough for them. I mean, and
Is he related to Christian McCaffrey?
What is that? Yeah, they're brothers. He's his younger brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, this season has been a watch for them, and a lot of people even making the argument of last year. They won a lot of one-score games, stuff like that too, playing against backup quarterbacks. I mean, that was a great season, so we're not going to stain that about what Jaden Daniels did. But this year, I mean, the reality is that everyone predicted a potential regression for them, and I mean that's what's happening for sure. They've already lost one more game this year than they did last year, and it's going to be continue to suck. So I mean, if anything, this could be a blessing in disguise because they could have a really good draft pick next year and add some more depth, whether it's from a defensive standpoint or, like you said, getting a lead back potentially as well too. Would y'all, if you're the Commanders, would you trade? Not trade. Would you sign Breece Hall in the offseason, or would you running back?
You got to pay him the bag. You sign him in the offseason.
Yeah, well, how much though? Because I mean, running backs market is way different. Though.
No, that's a good question.
I think this is what I would do. I would draft a running back, and if I can get one of those guys from Penn State, I don't think you need to draft high at running back.
Right.
But if I get one of them guys from Penn State, and hopefully I could package them together with Bill, and I could go get me an offensive lineman with my first round pick, I think I'm coming out pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
Kirk coming back to Washington.
Nah, that ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna help at all.
So, before we get to this Cowboys game, I did have a question. Somebody brought up to me last night. What should they do with Debo? Because he's on a 1 year. He's on a 1 year, what, 16 or something, whatever it is, $1 million.
Something like that.
I think you keep Debo. You put a whole package in for him. So
no, I'm saying not like this season, beyond this season.
Yeah, I think you keep Debo. You put a whole package in for him. I think you try to negotiate something out with him now that you could get him for 3 years, $100 million or something like that. Something that doesn't kill your cap. I mean, you ain't really paying nobody anyway. I mean, all honesty, you ain't really paying nobody still. So
yeah. AJ?
Yeah, no, I'd probably keep him. I mean, they traded for him to have like a different gadget weapon alongside of Terry McLaurin. I guess the question now is looking back at that McLaurin thing too, is like, dang, like he held out and everything like that.
Yeah.
Injury, and now like at this point, I mean, that's why they were hesitant to pay him too, though, because I mean, like he's getting older and stuff like that too. I mean, he's productive when he plays though, but I don't know. It's just a mess right now for them. This season, they're just gonna have to take it to the chin. It's gonna be a bad year, but like I said, though, I mean, them getting a high draft pick, that'll be able to help supplement.
I was just getting ready to say, yeah,
they get a high draft pick. They got a lot of cap.
Right.
Yeah. It's gonna be bad if they do this right. It's gonna be bad.
They're still even though this season isn't gonna amount to shit, they're in a good position. They got, like you said, cap picks, got some decent players. Now, I agree with the Debo shit. You can really keep Debo.
For sure.
And in the offseason, keep building on what you got with these guys. I want them to get a fucking number 2, like a receiver.
Yeah, I agree.
Like a receiver.
Not Debo.
And then another thing Washington's missing, just like the Ravens, the premier pass rusher, the guy that we're going up against next week, and we got to be like, oh shit, we got a game plan for him.
Right.
If they could get that, they'll be in the right direction.
Should they sign?
Who y'all going to get next week?
Say it again.
Who y'all play next week?
No, he's just saying like for an example, like we have a bye week next week. But I was gonna say, should they try to sign Trey Hendrickson?
I wouldn't be mad at it.
No, that's not a good move.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
It's not a good move for them.
No,
they need.
Hendrickson looks like a commander, though, don't he? He looks like a person who would play for them.
He do remind me of the other guy that they used to have on their team. Yes, I used to hate that motherfucker. Oh yeah, God.
He looks like a commander, bro.
He used to show up against the Eagles all the time. And then that's the only guy I can admit that gave Lane Johnson some fits. Right?
Not the only guy.
Micah did too. Micah gave him fits too.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah.
It depends on what DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence before the pandemic, yes, I agree.
After
DeMarcus
the
Lawrence
pandemic,
after the pandemic,
Well, yeah.
never heard of him.
Yeah. He
yeah,
became more of a run stop.
pre-pandemic DeMarcus Lawrence.
Pre-pandemic, DeMarcus Lawrence was nice.
No, DeMarcus Lawrence was nice, but after he got paid, though, that kind of.
I mean, he was worth it at the time, so I'm not even gonna say the nigga seemed like.
Oh no, he was worth it.
He was worth it. Yeah, I mean, he was becoming a vocal leader in the locker room. I remember he made that statement about the Saints when I think the Saints might have been undefeated or something like that, and he.
Undefeated.
Yeah, and he said we're gonna beat him, and I was like, okay, we talking big boy shit, okay.
They definitely was beating the Saints up that game. So speaking of the Cowboys, they host the
Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys are at home versus the Cardinals, and they open up as a 3.5-point favorite. We don't know if Kyler Murray's playing, right? AJ?
Kyler Murray.
Brissett is starting. They still haven't
Brissett
rolled on. I think they're just doing gamesmanship.
That's what I heard.
I don't think he's gonna play. I don't think he's gonna play.
If I'm the Raiders, I'm making a trade for Kyler Murray.
Really?
Yeah. Because the Raiders are Geno Smith and that's it. Like they don't really have a backup quarterback. Like I think if Geno got injured, he would still have to suit up and come back and play. You know what I mean? They would put him in a tent, put some Band-Aids on him, and then make him come right back out. They don't play their backup quarterback. No. They don't believe him. And I'm upset with Chip Kelly because you used to run a 2 QB system that if something happened to your first QB, you put the second one in. Now I'm sitting here like, what's going on?
Right. No, that's right. Damn, so what's your guys' predictions for tonight's game before we head out of here?
It's going to be a tight game, 40 to 41. And we'll figure out who edges it out.
I don't need
now, AJ, think about that for a second, right?
Yeah.
He's saying that shit, and that shit is so possible. Like, that's crazy.
It is crazy. It's crazy that's the reality, but
that's the reality of the situation. That's extremely possible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna say I hope that Brissett plays like Mariota did, and I'm gonna say the Cowboys win 33-20.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett does.
He's a good quarterback.
He's a good quarterback for them. He actually sets the offense up, makes it looks good. You know. Yeah, I have to say, only problem is he just ain't as fast as he used to be. That's the biggest problem.
And he's limited.
Yeah, he's limited.
Here's the thing: the Cowboys have lost to backup quarterbacks on the Cardinals before.
That's true.
Oh, shit, I ain't know that.
But that was
he ran the ball. He ran the ball down their throats too, though.
Yo, James Conner, Josh Dobbs in 2023.
James Conner's hurt. James Conner's hurt. So.
My God! Hey, with this Cowboys defense, it don't matter. Trust me, it don't matter, bro.
And see, that's the thing I hate too, though. Like we have to like talk like this because just how,
bro. That's the reality, though. And ignorance, right?
I know. That's why I said earlier. I hate having watched the games with like
having to really worry.
Yeah, presumptive stress. Because it's not only losing the game, but then it's all the people that are talking, all the trash talk and stuff like that too. It's so annoying. Like people have a Super Bowl when the Cowboys lose. Like that's what's the annoying thing about it too, bro. So
man, you know what it is? I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I don't know if y'all were around to remember those days, but y'all Cowboys in the '90s.
Oh no, I was born in 02.
You couldn't. Be lucky you was born in 02. You couldn't walk around. This just was how like how y'all get mad about us saying "Go Birds" everywhere.
Yeah,
it twice as bad because the Cowboy fans were fucking everywhere. Like
still everywhere.
You couldn't hide from them motherfuckers. Like, like you'll be watching some shit that ain't even got nothing to do with football. You sitting there watching goddamn CNN, and next thing you know, bam, I'm about to Cowboy out. What the fuck? Cut this shit off. Like, damn, like it was ridiculous. Like. During the off season, y'all were top news. Somebody was always in jail. Something always happened. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm just here to tell you, like, it was ridiculous. The way y'all think, like, certain fan bases is ridiculous. Just multiply that by 3. I'm letting y'all know that's how ridiculous y'all was in the '90s.
So, what's your score prediction, AJ?
Oh, I said 33-20 Dallas.
33-20.
I like OG score though. 38-35.
I want you to be. I think 20 points is too much, but I want you to. I want to. I don't know. I want to agree with you.
Mhm.
Now I have the Cowboys winning, so let's just. But I'm gonna say.
How did y'all defense do last week?
I'm gonna say 34-31, 34-30 Cowboys.
How did y'all defense do last week?
We played. Who did we just play? The
Denver.
Broncos.
How you forget about that?
Bro, the Broncos put up 44 points.
Yeah. What about the week before Denver? How your defense looked
That
in?
was Washington. Washington put up what, 16 or 20?
20. It was Marcus Mariota's Washington.
Yeah, 44.
Yeah,
Well, Jaden Daniels played 3 quarters though. And
but because they only put up 22 because on 4th down they called a bullshit pass interference on Elam, and that kept the drive going and they scored. So really 16 points, 22 points.
Yeah.
I'm giving Jacoby, I'm not gonna lie. I'm giving the Cardinals 30 points tonight.
Yeah.
It's tough for a fucking Cowboys fan out here nowadays, man.
I might have to say this, man. Y'all might think y'all got a bye week next week, right?
That's why they need to make a trade tomorrow.
Thank God.
That's why they need to make a trade tomorrow.
Win this game.
Win this game.
I'm gonna say this.
Make a trade. Go into the bye week. There you go.
I'm gonna say this to y'all. Sorry to say this. Y'all losing this game.
Bro, I just read this. I don't want to take this back to this because we can just talk about it for a second.
Yep.
Why is Micah Parsons still talking about us?
What did he say?
Oh my gosh! After the game against the Panthers and they lost, he said Micah Parsons on Rico Dowdle. Dallas didn't know how to use him. Carolina does, bro. Okay, whatever, man. Like he sounds like a salty ex. Like it's over. Gosh.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I know Micah the way I know him.
Mm-hmm.
He is a little salty.
Of course.
He's happy he got paid, but he didn't want to play for he didn't want to be on Green Bay until he realized he was getting traded.
Right.
And Jerry told him pick where you want to go, and he picked, and then Jerry ended up doing right by him by sending him where he wanted to go.
Right.
But he wanted to be a Cowboy for life.
He wanted to go to Green Bay.
Well,
he wanted to be a Cowboy for life. Once he realized that it was over with, they asked him, "Where do you want to go?" He said Green Bay.
So we did right by him. So
he did right by him. But the point is, he never wanted. He wanted to get that same money and be on the fucking Cowboys.
Well, clearly they didn't want to pay him that much, and I guess since they met about that leadership thing too, though they still didn't. They weren't convinced on him being a leader. So
what?
I mean, I don't know. I ain't making decisions.
I know. I'm just saying, like, so what?
I mean, hey, I don't know.
Look at your defense now. Now, granted,
they still would have been bad. Look at last year too.
I know. I was just about to say.
Ravens. And the Lions. These aren't the Lions, man. But
Micah Parsons played, and they looked abysmal last year to start.
Exactly.
Then, as the season progressed, Zimmer's defense did get better, but it's too late.
You know why they got better?
Why they get better?
Overshawn.
Overshawn
was the best defensive player on the team last year.
He was a problem, bro.
I said, everybody was like, "Yeah, Micah Parsons will get you." I'm like, oh no, I'm scared of 13. Because y'all talking about Micah Parsons shit.
He's 0
13
now.
is everywhere.
He's 0 now. He's gonna be back against y'all too.
0.
Yeah, but shit, that ain't gonna mean nothing.
Well, that'll be
first of all, he just coming back.
That'll be
right. He'll just be back on us.
Oh, that'll be his second game back. He's
same shit.
I don't know.
Y'all play the Raiders after the bye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Geno Smith put up 20 points on y'all know y'all ain't shit. Just want to let y'all know. Just letting y'all know. If y'all let Geno put 20 points up on y'all ain't shit.
Here's the point.
Listen, bro.
Shit, we play him too, but he might fuck around, put up 20 on us. Let me shut the hell up. Never mind.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna be ignorant on this one. You know how he said 41-40 pick? I'm gonna say 34-30 pick. It don't matter. It's whoever you want to have 34. Okay, cool.
Dallas. You better want to have Dallas scoring 34. Shit.
I think y'all offense will be better, but this hype that y'all keep getting, that y'all got y'all got one of the best wide receiver duos out there and all that. See what I mean? This is what I be.
What do you mean?
Let's cut the
What you trying to say?
How do we not?
What makes y'all have the best wide receiver duo out there? One guy ain't played 4 games.
So
Yeah, but when he came
CD
back,
is a
look what
top
happened.
receiver, though.
When he came back, he fucking had 120 yards, and Pickens had
5
80.
receptions. Oh yeah.
So y'all ain't both had 100 yards together.
No, I don't
Not
think
yet.
so.
Thank you.
But when they played,
Oh my
one of the motherfuckers had 100 every game. Shit.
Okay. So because they haven't had 100 yards together in one game means that they're
Y'all can't be a dynamic duo. You got to both of y'all got to be able to get a buck.
Yeah, but 120 and 80 though.
That ain't enough.
That's
what
enough.
ain't.
That's
not enough.
And 80?
That's a combined 200. That ain't. We both got a buck. We both got a buck and a touchdown.
But we might as well have a buck and a touchdown.
Stop it, man. You're an Eagles fan.
Yeah,
Eagles fan.
No, I'm not even gonna put my Eagles in there. I'm not even gonna put my Eagles in there. But I mean, you got Cincinnati. You got the Vikings, who was a fucking that's another dangerous. They got a bad quarterback situation.
Yeah, they do.
The only advantage that the Vikings have is that they have Justin Jefferson over CD. I mean, he's better, but it's not by that much. And then George Pickens is better than Jordan Addison. So that's a fact. So
I don't think George Pickens is better than Jordan Addison. I don't think that. That ain't what I think. I think George Pickens and Jordan Addison is a conversation. I think it is a conversation.
It's a conversation.
Yeah.
You think George Pickens is that much better than Jordan Addison?
No, but I think he's better than Jordan Addison.
He's just better. Yes, he's better.
You thought he was better when he was on the Steelers?
No, I didn't think George Pickens was that good on the Steelers at all.
Man, he had 1,000 yards on the Steelers. That's the crazy thing.
I know.
And he could. And look what he's doing with Dallas in a few games already. He has 6 touchdowns in most of his career.
That's what.
And he got 600. And he got 600 yards.
Exactly. He's gonna break 1,000 easily.
See, OG talking about so way better. That's what I'm saying, girl. Y'all out of control. Y'all out of control. And like I said, I'm not putting the Eagles in it. I'm not even gonna put the Eagles in it. I'm talking about Cincinnati. I'm talking about the Vikings. Those are, you know what I mean? Those are wide receiving cores right there that I think are deadly.
I'm just saying, Pickens is better than him, bro.
He is.
Y'all think so? Personally, y'all think Pickens is the best number 2 wide receiver in the league?
Yes.
Now, see, this is what y'all have.
George Pickens is playing better than T this year. He's been playing better than T this year. Yes.
What you going to say? T. Higgins ignorant?
No, I'm just saying. I just don't think he's the best number 2 wide receiver in the league. That's all. I ain't picking nobody. I'm just saying I don't think he's the best number 2 wide receiver in the league.
Well, if you say that, though, I mean, you got to provide evidence.
Yeah, you got to think somebody's
over. Be back on Tuesday. Be back tomorrow. My evidence of who I think is better on statistically wise. But as of right now, I just don't think he's the best number 2.
Like 8 fucking weeks.
Yeah. We just doing it. We only do it's half a season.
Oh, okay.
After today,
it's half a season. Right now, George Pickens, I think, got what? 685 yards, something like that.
That's good.
That is good. I ain't saying was it. I just don't think he's the best number 2 wide receiver in the league. That's all.
All right, so hold on. So Pickens has 685 and 6 touchdowns.
Right.
Now, see, Addison just came back off of suspension. So
he came back off of suspension.
He has 357 and 2 touchdowns. Who's the number 2 on the Eagles?
Come on, here we go. Devontae Smith is the number 2.
Are you sure?
Yeah, right now he's playing like a number 1 though. So that's what I'm saying. So,
sure?
But he's number 2. He's number 2 wide receiver.
Devontae, 588 and 2 touchdowns.
See,
it's the number 1. You would say Puka or Adams?
That's between how you want to put it. That's another team. I ain't even say them, but Puka's always injured. So is Adams. I guess we're gonna say it's Adams.
Yeah. He's missed 1 game.
491 and 8 touchdowns. God damn.
Yeah. Now what's Puka joint?
Puka. This is crazy. Yo, this is crazy. Okay, so Puka stats. Puka has 7-11 and 3 touchdowns.
That's true.
And that's in 7 games.
Mm-hmm.
And he was injured half a game yesterday.
Last week.
Who's another number 2?
No, they played this week.
Yeah, they played this week.
What's that?
Who's another number 2?
Who else got number 2 wide receiver? What do T. Higgins got?
T. Higgins. That's another number 2.
Okay.
What do T. Higgins got?
Probably not a lot, bro. Yeah, 481 and 6 touchdowns. He's the best number 2.
I don't think he's the best number 2 yet.
Yo,
right now,
right now.
I can't think of nobody else, so I'm gonna give it to him. But I don't think he's the best number 2.
You're just saying.
Lazy.
So you're
Y'all
saying
lazy.
basically, statistically, he's the best number 2, but on the surface of overall players, he's not the best number 2.
That's how I feel.
All right. Well, I mean, what we got? 9 more games? 8 more games? Like
9.
9. If he keep going the pace he going, he could have 1,500 yards.
Yeah, that'll be crazy. T. Higgins, man. T. Higgins is good. T. Higgins has a quarterback that'll sling it.
Right.
Addison missed games.
Well, he just got injured. Shit.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But, ladies and gentlemen, that'll wrap us up for today. We will be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. recapping the Cowboys-Cardinals games and previewing the Thursday game. Y'all boys and girls, be safe. Peace.